And now we go to academia.
Madam Chair has said that we are to be disciplined, and that's very hard for an academician. but I usually have my timer with me, but I don't have it right now. But dynamically, I'm going to purge some of this speech. So, distinguished guests, and all protocols have been said. I got that from you guys. I stand here today with immense humility and gratitude to UNDP. They didn't know it when they made the invitation to me, but today is my last day as Dean at Medgar Evers College, City University of New York. While I'm retiring from my role as Dean, let me assure you that I am not retiring from the work that lies closest to my heart, the eradication of poverty as outlined as the Sustainable Development Goal 1. This is not a goodbye, but a rededication to a cause that requires all of us to persistently champion, especially when it comes to women entrepreneurs in Africa. And so I'm deleting some other stuff. Madam Chair. At Medgar Evers College, part of our mission is to bridge the gap between education, entrepreneurship, and international development. One of the most impactful collaborations in this effort has been our partnership with Startup Africa, based in Kenya. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and extend my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated ally, and allies are important, Mr. Erastus Mungere. Oh, I hope he's not listening to how I slaughtered his name. Whose unwavering commitment over the past decade, we have been working together for almost 10 years, has been instrumental in empowering women entrepreneurs across Africa and beyond. Our collaboration with Startup Africa and Kenyatta University, and I'd also give a shout out to Dr. Jacqueline Casato. I told one of her students that I was going to mention Kenyatta University. He said, mention Dr. Casato too. She was very, very instrumental in a lot of the work and the scholars and the students that we have worked with across the continent on the area of entrepreneurship. I'm paraphrasing now. These initiatives have not only academic exchanges, but have also created opportunities from our student entrepreneurs to engage directly with local ventures in Kenya and beyond. For instance, students from Medgar Evers College have formed business partnerships with Kenyan women-led enterprises, finding ways to innovate, trade, and grow through mutual learning. In addition to these practical exchanges, we've hosted several conferences in Kenya and in Brooklyn dedicated to empowering women entrepreneurs. The forums are not just talk. They have been launching pads for real action. From these gatherings, partnerships have been forged, investments secured, and most importantly, women have left with knowledge, networks, and confidence to scale their businesses. Today, I want to emphasize that women's entrepreneur development is not just an economic issue, as you've heard earlier today. It's a human issue. By providing women with the tools they need to succeed, we are directly contributing to the eradication of poverty, improving educational outcomes for children, and fostering more stable, sustainable communities. In Africa, where women are often the economic backbones of their families, supporting their entrepreneurial efforts will ripple across generations. And you heard a little bit about this. One of the most promising developments for women entrepreneurs in Africa is the African Continental Free Trade Area. This framework opens up unprecedented opportunities for women-led businesses to expand beyond national borders, access larger markets, and secure the investments they need to scale. However, for this promise to be realized, we must work together to remove the barriers that women entrepreneurs still face, from bureaucratic hurdles to limited access to digital technologies. You heard a little bit about that. I'll give you an example. In Zanzibar, for several years, they've attempted to develop a women's entrepreneur cooperative. While there are many women who are businesses and they participate, they lack the ability to scale for sourcing international demand. They just can't scale. So governments, international organizations, and development partners have a crucial role to play in ensuring that women entrepreneurs, such as those in Zanzibar, can flourish. This requires the development of gender-responsive policies. You heard some of that today. Provisions of sustainable financing. We hear a lot about that. And ensuring that women have access to digital tools necessary to compete in today's economy. Okay, a notable example of such boldness occurred on August 29th when the king of Ososo Kingdom in Nigeria signed a landmark economic development agreement with a U.S.-based NGO, Sustainable Communities Corporation, and his Nigerian partner, one of the foundations there. This partnership aims to implement the Sustainable Communities Framework with the Ososo Kingdom. And I'm jumping again. Another inspiring example of innovation and transformation is the Global Women Impact Alliance, which is convening tomorrow, September the 24th. Several members of those groups are here. Raise your hand so they can see. Raise your hand. This group is dedicated to addressing the complex challenges that women face across multiple dimensions, moving beyond more discussion to taking decisive action. A lot of times when we get into these conferences, we hear talk, and the next year it's talk. Well, this group is going into action. As the renowned change agent Gandhi so aptly put it, let us be the change we wish to see. Let's stop looking to somebody else. Yes. My role as dean, I'm excited, this old lady is excited, to continue working alongside many of you in this room to champion the causes that we hold dear. The fight for gender equity, entrepreneurship, and poverty eradication will continue. Together, we will keep pushing the boundaries, breaking barriers, and lifting up the women entrepreneurs who will, in turn, lift entire nations. In closing, Madam Chair, I want to say UNDP, Medgar Evers, Startup Africa, Kenyatta University, and every woman entrepreneur who has shown us the power of persistence and innovation. The work we have done together has only just begun. Although I retired today as dean, I'm going off, I am not retiring from the fight. The eradication of poverty through entrepreneurship, particularly for women, remains my life work. Thank you.